Hey, what's up, YouTubers? I'm going to show you some 3-star attacks from our last war here. We did a 50-50 war. Not for sure the clan will win against here. I'm going to call him B&B. I'm not even going to try to butcher that name up there. So, what we did a 50-50 war. Brung over our partner clan. As you see here, we kind of held pretty good, and we got 48 out of 148 out of 150 stars. So let's get into some of these war attacks. I guess I'll start off with the first one here. So that's actually me going against the number 3. But if you look over here at a DP, 99% on their number 1. One little builder hut. Vic, 72%. Pretty good attack. Some boulders at the end kind of helped him on that one. Alright, so let's get into this one. I did a Lava Union, 4 lava hounds, 24 boulders, 24 balloons, 18 minions, some wall breakers. So basically, I'm getting everything going to that first air defense. I drop a poison, then I drop the haste on the corners, push the side balloons up, drop the clone spell in the middle, and then rage up the balloons and haste through the base. I get almost all the defenses down, then bring in my heroes at the end to clean up the last couple of defenses here. So there goes the heroes come down. Then what I do is I pop the wall, get my queen to go inside. I was kind of hoping the king would go inside too, kind of protect the queen, but he ends up staying on the outside, which is okay. So basically, 2 almost max heroes take out this little bit of defense here. A couple of minions left. And that's the setup right there. If you see a base like this, that's a good setup. Alright. Let's see what the troops look like one more time. So you see I have a clone spell in there. So after you drop the clone spell is when I usually when I try to throw the rage down, get all those for the new balloons. I think there's about 8 of them, I guess. Alright. So rage those up. Alright, let's see here. DP's second attack. So he got 199% on 2 attacks. So we're going to go ahead and show his second attack here. Ring style base. Town hall's in the middle. So he's going to queen walk it. And let's see how he does it. We kind of merged with another clan, and DP's one of their guys that was in their clan. Real good attacker. I've been giving him the number 1 against the wars. He's that good. He's like all of us, though. You know, we have our good days and bad days, but for the most part, we got a real good group of guys that we kind of brung into the clan. All right, so I'm not for sure. I'm sure he's going to bust the wall here. He's trying to get his queen to kind of push over, meet up with his giants. Here she comes. Here comes the bowlers. And now she goes back. For some reason, she's going to bust the wall in right there, which is fine. So he gets a rage. And if you notice, he has no jump spells. So he's got those miners. So once he gets a good clearing on both sides here, he's going to send in the miners up the middle to get to the town hall, like you see right there. And so you don't need a jump spell. And you see him throw the rage and the heal down just in case something popped up. And it looks like from this point on, it's just about cleanup now. So, good attack, DP. I'm going to fast forward it. It's pretty much cleanup from here. I'm not going to be able to show all 50 attacks here, so I'll try to get in a handful of attacks here. Maybe I'll make 2 videos. Alright. And there's the troops he used for his queen charge. Alright. Into the bowlers. Alright. And minions. Go on to the next one. Alright, so we're going to show Vic, our number, one of our top Town Hall 11s. And he's going to do a queen walk. I'm not for sure it's a queen charge. I think it's a queen walk into bowlers and Valks. Oh, queen charge. He's trying to bust her in. See if she goes in. Try to get to that Inferno tower. Here comes the rage. Get his queen back up to health. And she does not charge in to get to the Inferno. She decides to do a walk. He drops one Valk to get that archer tower in the corner. He pops her ability. Here comes the jump, so he's ready to start the second part of his attack. Spreads his bowlers out. He's gonna try to get him to push in. Then the Valkyries should be coming down here in a second. Double jump comes down. And here comes the Valks. And you notice how he puts those more to the right because he didn't want them going and walking around the base. So it kind of forces them to go in. Then once they get in there, he just rages them through pretty much the whole core of the base, the bowlers and the Valks. And he got his queen on the last Inferno tower, slowly taking it out. They had to stop and take care of some skeleton traps on the healers. Then she got back on it, knocked it out. And then now, as you see here, it's just pretty much cleanup on the rest of the base here. Queen takes out a couple of the Teslas. The bowlers are cleaning up one of them here. And as you see there, it's just pretty much the cannon in the corner. And so let's fast forward it. Knocks that out pretty easy. And he's got a hut way over here. The Valk's fast enough to get it. There you go. So good attack. Good attack, Vic, on that one. Okay. Let's see here. We already showed one of mine. Let's show what King Joe, number 7. Another ring style base. He's using a bowlers with the healers. pretty much looks like all bowlers here. So he gets them into the middle, puts a rage on them, puts a jump down. So the last couple ones kind of jump into the middle, takes care of the CC, drops a poison spell, and all those bowlers, man, go right into the middle. Perfect. Jumps on to the other Inferno and to that back to the outside wall, so they don't have to sit there and try to beat on the wall to get through. So good attack by King Joe. He's got the healers on the King, so he's going to be okay for a while. We get the bowlers down here in the lower right, taking care of the last cannon. And it looks like you just have a wizard tower and a archer tower left, and the queen's going to take it out right now, and the rest of it's cleanup. So we'll see what kind of troops he used. That way, if you see a base similar to this one, use the same kind of troops. So he took 2 of the baby drags to funnel his bowlers in to the base. And you see there 26 bowlers and 6 healers. That's a couple of wizards. That's pretty good. Alright. Let's move on to the next one. King Joe took out 7 and 8. Don't tread on me. Takes out 9, which this is the second attack because I bombed on this one with my second account. I think it got like 90 something percent, 80 high 80%, 1 star. So basically, he's starting off about like I did. I started the queen walk up top. He's starting it up top, and then she walks around to the left, I believe. So he's going to take care of the CC troops, so he drops a poison and a rage. Gets that taken care of pretty quick here. And then she's going to walk around to the left here. Then he's going to start his attack on the corner, on the 9 o'clock corner, be the left corner here. And let's see what happens. He should be starting that up here pretty quick. Here comes the jump. Here comes the CC Golem and Giant. Baby Drag, try to help funnel. And then you'll see here, which I did not take on mine, which was a mistake. He's taking the miners. So anytime you see a ring base of any kind, take you about 12 miners, which if the bowlers would have walked around like they did on me, you could have just dropped the miners down to get all the way to the town hall. But being that he didn't need them, he went ahead and put them with his army, his main kill squad, and let them kind of help that group out. And you see here, these bowlers kind of get a little stranded here on the bottom here, but they're going to get back into the game. Then, as you see there, those miners, they don't need jumps or anything like that. They just go right up underneath the walls. So good attack, tread, see what he gets here. And there you have that setup. Alright. So, moving on down the line. Vic 2, that's Vic's second account. Knocks out 10, which was one of the last bases standing for us. Second to last, I think it was. We had a heck of a time on this one. I think we hit it like 7 times. A lot of the Town Hall 9s, a couple of Town Hall 10s hit it, and then Vic came in and knocked it out. So here he's just trying to create a funnel on both sides of the walls there. And then his main troops come right down the gut. Got to take care of the CC troops, which he dropped the poison down. Here comes the witches. Help hit the dragon and the balloon. The first inferno goes down. So they're going through the core. The second inferno goes down. And pretty much from here, it's just knocking out these last couple of defenses, which is the Expo fixing goes down. So that's kind of big. Still has some decent amount of troops left. Still has his heroes. The king's down, but he still has his queen. Still has his grand warden. Still has some witches, so it's not looking too good. But he still has a couple of rage. Getting his queen to knock through this stuff pretty quick here. Still has all those skellies from the witches. So the skeletons and the archers are there almost like a meat show, like a golem. They're out in front of the queen, and so kind of takes out the queen before she could actually lock onto the queen. So after this last update, they nerf the single inferno towers, I guess, and gave a boost up to the multiple infernos. So still not for sure which way to set them yet. So I'm kind of messing around with that with myself on my base. But I did put this war back to multiple infernos. I had them set on single for a while. Let me give this guy some troops here real quick. So we're going to give him some balloons. Okay. So, Lucky, hopefully I'm saying that right. This is one of our new guys on our clan. He knocks out a Town Hall 10 with single infernos with the kind of a bow witch. Bowlers and witches. So he's trying to create a funnel here, get the gap in the middle. Here comes the wall breakers. Wall breakers get through. He should be dropping a jump down. Get in there, comes the jump. Get into the town hall area. Queen and the wizards take care of that CC real quick. Should be another jump comes down, getting them to push over the single inferno in the queen area up top here. And pretty much he's going right through the core of this base. So once he gets to the core, these little skellies on the outside should help it out. It looks like his queen, got to use his queen's ability right there. Takes out the enemy king. Golem still putting in a little work down here in the bottoms. Still got 2 golems up. Looks like he has about 3 witches. A little wizard over here putting in a little bit of work. And all these little skellies off the witches. Pretty much, that's a wrecked base here. Still has a lot of skellies. And there goes the archer tower. So good hit, Loki, however you want to pronounce that name. All right. So Vic 2 already showed one of his. Stun is one of our leaders. Been with us for a while. He's gonna go ahead and knock this little base out. So he's gonna start up top. Looks like he's gonna do a little queen walk. Then one of the corners, whichever way she decides to go, he's gonna, I'm guessing, drop some bowlers on the other side with the 2 healers. So he gets the enemy CC taken care of. And here you go. So he drops about 5 or 6 bowlers with 2 healers. Then he's going to put his golem down with his giants. He's going to bust them in. And jump them into the middle. With the bowlers coming up the middle here. Let's see what happens. Well, we know what's going to happen. He's going to get a 3-star, but you got to make it interesting. So they all jump together. This multiple inferno level 1 stands no chance right here. Drops a heal. Heals his bowlers back up. Pretty much wrecks this base. We love it when we can get attacks like this that are so overmatched. It's just good for us as a team. I don't even think he uses Queen's ability. He didn't even have to use it. He might pop her right here, but he didn't have to. There you go. So good attack. Good attack stun. Alright, and there's the troops he used. I'm going to show a couple more. I'm probably going to have to make 2 videos. Because if not, they're going to take forever to upload. So I'm going to show... I'll show one more, then I'll make another video. I won't show you Dakota's attacks here. I didn't do too good with him. So we already did Luki. So let's do Eric the Red. And then we're going to end it with him. And then I'll come back and make a second video. And repost it too. Alright, so let's just see what Red does here. So we got a little Town Hall 10 on Town Hall 10 crime going on. So he's starting off with the Queen Walk into Hogs. Now, on this hog attack here, I thought he was going to run out of hogs. I watched this. I remember watching this one. And I believe this was the second, or actually this was a hit later on. We had hit this base quite a few times. And there was a double bomb in between this bottom right air blower and that air defense. And it was killing us. Taking out a lot of troops. Now watch these hogs come in. I think if you look at the first set of hogs here, they look like when he lets them go, they look like so he lets out about 5, 10, 15, over half, almost all his hogs, right? I could have swore they all got knocked out with his double bomb right here. Okay, now I thought I only seen about. So he has CC hogs. Yeah, that's where they came in. So out of his 20 something hogs, he only had 5, maybe 6 hogs that made it through that double bomb. Right? Then another double bomb, but he had the max hogs on that. That was the CC hogs. And they pretty much wrecked the rest of this base. So good attack, Red, on that one. I didn't see the CC hogs come in, so I was like, man, where did the rest of those hogs come from? So good attack. Knocks out that base, and like I said, this is one of the bases we had troubles with. A lot of Town Hall 9s hit this one. I think we hit it around 7 or 8 times with our Town Hall 10s. I'm sorry, Town Hall 9 guys. And those double bombs are knocking us out. But we end up getting it here with our other Town Hall 10. And Eric, the red man, he's a new guy with us. He come over from the other clan. Like I said, these guys are a good group of guys. I think we mesh well. So I'm going to end that one there. Base 16. I'll come back and make some more. I'll make another video on some of the lower attacks. So be sure to check out my second video. All right. You guys take it easy, and I'll be right back and make another video.